Stop, jab, right hand, boom. Okay? Pick it up a little, breathe in, stop. He's cut. Stick a good solid jab in his face.
Dig down deeper. He's punched strong these next 3 rounds. I'm telling you, he did good that last round. Dig down deeper. Come on. Put the pressure on him now. Come on. Get off.
Jab, right hand, straight punches, then get out of his way. You look at me. Come on, Ed. I'm proud of you. Please win this fight, Ed.
Dig down.
Please dig for this. Jab, loop the right hand.
I'm telling you,
the fight is even right now.
Great round. You keep the pressure on. Throw punches.
My fight.
Okay, then let's do it. Forget.
Give me some water.
Yeah, give me the water.
Give me some water. Come on, straight jab.
Come on. In the corner, please.
Don't wait, man. Don't wait, Eddie. That's it. How about the push?
Let's step back.
Same way. Don't wait. Same way. Keep on waiting. Same way.
All right, let's step back here. Let me grab you. Let's box. Let me grab you. Come on. No, one, two.
Come on, Dad. Tell me now. Come on, Ed. Don't push him. Get outside. Come on, be the first. Don't push him.
Step back. Come on.
No, wait.
All right, get him up. All right, one step back. You guys are grabbing. That's one step back.
Come on, Eddie. Get back and give yourself room.
Step back. Here we go. Step back. Come on.
Same combination.
Step back. Come on.
Same way, straight. That's it. When he comes in again. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Don't wait. That's it. Right hand. Whoop it. Look the right hand. Go ahead. Come on, Ed. Finish. Work, man. You gotta work. Overhand rush, baby. You off the jab. Come on.
Pitch. Look, back. Wait. Back. Good push. Go, okay? Come on.
Stick, man. Stick, Eddie. Don't wait. Don't say that. Stick there. Finish good. Finish there. Finish big. Come on, Ed. One right hand. That's it. Come on. Here we go.
You need to work. This is real close. You need to go to the body with the jab. You need to lead and
Forget the fucking body, Joe. Make him go to the head.
Get the tape.
top with the right hand.
Get the tape. You got scissors?
Where's the tape? No tape in there.
Get the scissors here.
Talk on.
Get some scissors.
Talk on. Listen.
Just finish with your jab, baby. You can get the guy out of there. You're just lumbering too fucking much. Don't be scared to fire. Just turn over on the right hand and stick that left jab right
Okay, thanks, Bill.
and then get the fuck out of there. You're lumbering and you're staying in front of him. He's
Think
tired
sharp,
now.
man.
He's
Don't push your
tired.
punches.
He's pity patting fucking around. Okay. You get him if you just try.
Give him a shot of water,
Be
Ron.
sharp.
My pains.
Check his left hand.
Got it.
Come on.
Go! Keep going! Move to right.
Push him on.
Come on, Eddie!
Hands up.
All out! 10 seconds! 10 seconds! All out! Overhand right!
Come on. Step back. Step back. Step back. Right hand. Step back. Give yourself room.
Come on, Ed! Move the right hand! Come on, good! Try not to go it! That's Come on, he's holding!
Hands up. Get them hands up.
You got to let it all hang out, baby. Take it.
right hand.
Hold on. Hold on.
In the corner, Jax, okay? All right, here we go. Touch it out. All right, here we go.
Come on, Eddie.
Shove it. Come put the shove it. No, one step back. God damn it, now put the shove it. Come on.
That's it again! Get him off, yeah, let's go in! Let's go in! Let's go in! Let's go, Eddie! Fight, Eddie! Fight, Eddie! That's it, Eddie. Come on, keep going, Eddie. Right hand. Right there. Measure him. Measure him with the right hand. Step back. Step back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. And the scoring by points as follows. Judge Lillian Running Wolf scored the fight 96-92. Judge Herb Santos observed the fight at 97-91. And Judge Doug Tucker scored it 97-91 for the winner, Eddie Gregg.
He is an unbeaten heavyweight from New York, ranked number 20 in the world by the WBC. Trim is 26-5-1 with 21 knockouts along the way. From Houston, Texas, they both weighed in at 212, and they are each 28 years of age. The referee is Mark Tessman. The judges are Bob Martin, David McCullough, and Spider Bynum, all from the state of Texas.
Tim, Eddie Gregg is exceptionally tall for a heavyweight at 6'5". You know, he was a former New York Jet football player. He was on the Jet football squad, and he decided to devote all his time to boxing. Since then, he's undefeated. He's a little, for the amount of fights he's had, he got a little mileage on him, age-wise. But he is considered a prospect.
Round one scheduled for 10. Trim we saw once before on an undercard in Texas a couple of years ago, and looked like he also was a prospect. His record shows, as we said earlier, 5 defeats. So far he is an unranked heavyweight. Still hopes of moving up the ladder, and I would say two heavyweights of this caliber meeting each other right now turns into a rather significant fight for each of them. Gregg considered the better prospect of the two boxers. Heavyweight division so wide open that almost any of the young guys boxing today hope that they may find themselves in the top 10 if they put a swing.
Potter Fall suddenly looks attractive when you get in the top 10 heavyweight position in the heavyweight division.
Toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring, neither guy able to land a solid clean shot yet, but they've been busy.
You think that Gregg with his height would start to use his good jab and his movement. Instead, he's fighting Trim's fighting on the inside.
We haven't seen a jab from Gregg since the opening few seconds. He came out boxing.
It would seem to me that the only chance Trim has is to tear Gregg with short punches inside.
Scoring a couple of short blows from the inside. Under 30 seconds to go. Round number one. Scheduled 10-round heavyweight bout from Beaumont, Texas. We're in the Beaumont Civic Center. Again, Gregg scoring from inside. Left and right to the face of Tom Trim. Final seconds of round number one. Longer until you hear me, acknowledge. Hold it over here a little more. It's a girl from the hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, she's nervous. She said she's very nervous.
She's never done the ring card routine before. She's
very nervous.
You're fighting his fight.
That's in front of the view over there.
Got it. do is keep the pace going. Let's go.
Come on, Tom.
Seconds out.
Round number 2, scheduled 10-round bout. Eddie Gregg, the 6'5" heavyweight from New York in red. Tom Trim from Houston, Texas. They both came in at 212.
All right, Tim, now Gregg is trying to keep him on the outside. Hit with a good left hook by Trim. He started out the round with that good left jab.
He jabbed, and then he walked in to hold on, and as he did so, he took that left hook from Trim. Mark Tessman, the referee. 3 judges do the scoring at ringside. State of Texas. Again, Gregg being caught in Trim's pattern of staying inside with him. He's opened the round as he did round 1 with a little bit of boxing, but finds himself here just clutching and grabbing and banging inside.
Well, Tim, he should be outside, but he's doing a job inside on Trim also. He's the better infighter. But still, it would be, safety first. He should keep this kid outside. But he's scoring some real effective short punches, Gregg is. Good body shots. Should take a lot out of Trim.
Oh, a good solid uppercut scored by Gregg, and that hurt Trim. Best punch of the fight so far. Gregg has been effective inside, up and down. Trim has stopped throwing punches here in round 2.
Right, he's just pushing, Tim. He should be moving those hands if he's going to stay inside.
Punches up, baby. Punches up.
Another uppercut scored by Gregg. Snapping back the head of Trim. Trim showing some wear. He's got a cut on the inside of the bridge of his nose in the right eye and looks a little fatigued. Under a minute to go in round 2.
Tim, I noticed that at the end of the first round. I couldn't figure it out. 1 round of boxing, and Trim was already tired.
Maybe he's not trim enough.
Very good, Tim. He's not a trim.
Gregg landed a low blow. Referee Tessman didn't see it. Unintentional. It did land below the belt.
Tim, how do you know what evil lurks in the mind of men? How do you know it was unintentional?
Well, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's so tall. He's got those long arms, and looked like it was unintentional. He followed that with a good scoring combination inside. He's been landing at will in this round now to Tom Trim. Under 30 seconds remaining. Round number 2, and Gregg now steps back, and he's scoring from outside, too.
The only effective punch Trim has thrown is a good left hook.
Gregg's tired, too. His arm worried.
Right, put your arms down. All right, Evan. Give me a nice pass.
Sure looks like he's doing the 2-step.
Keep these left pass. Keep your pass. Keep your eyes on the right hand and watch it.
Those guys with those CBS hats over by my cousin, as soon as this thing's over, he's going to say, I want one of those hats.
Pop that right hand right in there, okay? Keep yourself moving, baby. All right? That's what you're trying to do.
Where are those guys? We got half the crowd's got CBS sports hats.
And that's about to do. Okay? Come on, baby. You're the fool. Get right down on him.
Can't hear you.
Take him out. Give yourself room.
Round number 3, scheduled for 10. In the red trunks from New York is unbeaten heavyweight Eddie Gregg. And he just lands a long right hand at Tom Trim in blue with a white stripe. Referee is Mark Tessman from Houston. Trim, the Houston heavyweight, seemed to be tired at the end of round 1 and more so at the end of round 2. Gregg, as we see it, has had himself a fairly easy time. Been content to fight from inside, done so effectively. As he pointed out, with his height and reach and orthodox boxing style, that one would think he'd be working outside, but he's been able to control the fight inside as well. The right hand scored scored by Trim, one of the rare clean scoring punches he's had.
Gregg is able to throw 3, 4, 5 punch combinations in without any answer back at all from Tom Trim.
I like the way he uses the uppercut inside. Gregg often seems to me, Joe, that the taller fighters don't use that enough against shorter fighters who get down low on them, and the opportunity to come up underneath is there, and oftentimes they don't use it. Trim now scores a combination and backs up Gregg for the first time.
Tim, an uppercut can be a dangerous punch. Inside, it's a good punch, but if you give the guy any room at all and try to throw an uppercut, you can get nailed with a good straight punch.
Well, I do mean inside. Yeah, I'm not talking about that inside circumstance.
Well, inside, Gregg can get a lot of leverage by bringing those punches up. If you get a little more hip in this punch, they have Trim out of there already.
Combination scored by Gregg again. We're in round 3, scheduled for 10. A pair of 212-pound, 28-year-old heavyweights. One from New York, one from Houston. East meets West in Beaumont, Texas. Good solid left hand by Trim. Landed.
He's been waiting for that punch all afternoon, Tim. That's about his only chance is to land one big one, and he did land it.
Under a minute to go, Gregg. Certainly
low blow by Gregg.
Now he's getting warning from referee Mark Testament for that one, and there's blood from the bridge of the nose of Trim. Whether that's the same cut or not, we're not sure.
There's a case where Gregg committed the foul, and it actually helped him because it gave him a little rest, gave him a chance to get himself together.
Yeah, he was hanging on after that big left hand from Trim. The right scored by Trim. Now they're toe-to-toe, and they both land. Under 30 seconds to go. Down under the 15-second lock in round 3. There's an uppercut scored by Gregg again. Rocking back the head of Tom Trim.
Trim does not put his punches together at all.
Final seconds.
Was come back with the hook. And he would have really nailed the Gregg, but instead he threw the one punch and hung there, you know?
What's happening? You're waiting to get up against him inside, so right here. Go right in.
Punches, stop getting defense.
Yeah, 2 times in that round. I'm telling you, you're going to stop this guy. If you can keep up the pace, and start throwing that right hand more, you're going to stop this guy. You can't fight that pace. You understand? He ain't cut at all. You just got to
Held for round number 4, scheduled 10-round heavyweight bout. Eddie Gregg in red, Tom Trim in blue, and they had to work on 2 little nicks just off the bridge of the nose of Tom Trim, one on each side of the nose, and actually the corners of the eye, and Gregg unmarked so far.
Kenny Weldon in Trim's corner told him to keep up the pace. He said, this big guy can't keep up that, but can't fight this pace. If you keep this pace up, you're going to stop him in the late round. But he had better be around in the late rounds.
Yeah,
to stop him.
Short right hand scored by Gregg, but certainly round 3 was a good round for Trim. After Gregg had really had his way through the first 2, he managed to stop Gregg from coming forward with a solid left hook.
Well, Gregg is by far the busier fighter. Trim is throwing one punch at a time, where Gregg is putting them together. That's been the big difference inside. He is trying to push Gregg. He's trying to wear Gregg out. He keeps backing him up, using those shoulders, using his head, everything he can. Not doing enough punching or not moving his hands.
There's that left hand again, and Gregg got a piece of that one. Gregg digging to the body, didn't have a whole lot of snap on it. Oh, there's a right hand scored by Gregg as he caught Trim with a miss. There's a solid uppercut again. That's scored. Trim showing gameness. He just stays right there and fires back, but he's starting to wilt again.
He's tired. He's really tired. Talking about wearing Gregg out, it looks like it worked the opposite way.
Referee warning Gregg for